Hello viewers, it's the me and team. Welcome back to Let's Play Civ 4 on the ALC game with Pericles, hosted by Bengal. And yeah, we had a little bit of a run-in in video 1 with Genghis Khan, and managed to hold off his attack by giving him roller skates to get out of the war. And so in this video we're going to have to do a little bit of catching up somehow. Things aren't looking the best right now, honestly. They're kind of looking like the opposite of the best. If you look at the AI lands, well, not ideal here. Both AIs have way more cities than I have, and are showing religion, so they no longer hate each other. The only thing I could do is perhaps incite an AI-AI war with bribes, but to do that I have to catch up in tech. I myself only have 5 cities, so I have my work cut out for me. I'm going to find a way to get back into this game, one way or another. On the bright side, I picked up pyramids, and I've got some scientists running, and my happy cap is decent. Actually, why is it so good? Rep and luxury resources. Okay, so I got luxury resources somewhere. Yeah, it's been since this morning since I played this, so I've forgotten. But I'm getting luxury resources from something. And, oh yeah, the gold, that's right. Nice that popped. It's one of the few things that's gone right in this game so far. Anyway, I'm going to get to a 6th city and work from there. I'm probably dropping this one right here. Maybe have a chance to flip AI in, or maybe the AIs will just get it. At this point, really doesn't matter as much. Alright, got a phalanx here. And actually I'm going to build a couple archers. Just stick them in these cities. This city could use some more improvements, and not to mention a lot of things. So no true food resources in the city. Yeah, I might as well open borders, get some trade commerce with him. It's not like he's not getting it more from Isabella anyway, and as the smallest empire, open borders will certainly help me more than the AI. So sure, dude, we'll go with it. The only good thing is right now he does not have horse. Unfortunately, he has the new defense, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to break that. I should probably secure a better road network also. The one I have at present to Thebes is a little bit off, and yeah, I was not able to get the block I wanted. I was so close. If I didn't have to deal with that war right then, like, I would probably have at least this territory, and maybe even south, and the land split would be a lot more even than it is at present. But I've got a good beaker rate temporarily here, so maybe I can make something happen with tech trades if I'm lucky. Could use some lucky right now. Could use a lot of lucky right now. Okay, I do have trade network going with her. I have explored pretty much everything other than up there. So, okay. I really should explore up there, though, because I want to know what resources he has and where he has them. For example, I know he has copper here. You know, he clearly has iron somewhere. I don't see it. Iron or horse will be critical if I fight him in the medieval era, because if I deny one of those things, he gets no knights, and I don't have to build any anti-mounted, which affects my stack distribution, for example. And yeah, just a little thing there, but it's not insignificant at all, so I do have to watch that. And okay, we pick up aesthetics from deficit research. Probably want to put a turn of research into alphabet and trade with Isabella to reach. Oh, I have. Never mind, that's right, I was researching alphabet already. So, okay, I'll just grab an archer here. Want something in case Genghis declares again. That's right, she was researching this. Oh, I can't see iron, that's right. Mysticism. I don't think it matters. I'm not going to have to worry about the trade cap a whole lot here with these hateful suckers.
Words have the power to both destroy.
Okay, I'm just going to pick that as a placeholder. I need to see what I'm doing before I settle on a tech for certain. Now I have 2 technologies. If I can get a 3rd, maybe I can convince Genghis Khan to declare war on Isabella, which would solve a lot of problems for me. The other thing is if he rolls a war check while this is going on, he can't declare on me then. It has to be her. But I would rather not rely on that, so we'll see what I can get. So now that there's 2 technologies, can I get him to go to war with Isabella? No, I would have to declare on Isabella first to do that. Which, probably not ideal. I do want to see where the iron is.
You should hammer your iron when it is glowing
Yeah,
hot.
okay, see. It's a very good thing I saw where the iron was, because now I have some of my capital's fat crust, which I can use. Wow, when you build research, the game just tanks, man. That's just, every time I see it, it's an eyebrow raiser. But I already have an archer. Oh, I'll just send this guy up here, that's fine. That will work out for me. Barracks. I could build more military, but right now I'm more interested in maybe orchestrating some kind of dogpile, well, not so much dogpile as war of distraction for the AIs. And can I get this in, yeah. Let's see, no, 40 times, one more turn. We'll be on the safe side. We're going to use deficit research to its potential, especially since I'm settling a city. And here again is one of the criticisms Absolute Zero brought forth. Where's my worker here? I have extra workers, and they're kind of working on junk improvements compared to what they would be bringing to Gnosis there if I were to if I were to have them ready. So another misplay there. You know, that's just an example. And with this, I should be able to get to currency. Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, that'll do. That should, well, it should anyway. And let's get these guys up there as quickly as possible. And we're just going to build more research for now, and not dump our materials into idiot stuff. Working one unimproved tile like that, really no choice just for food neutrality. But I'd rather not otherwise have to rely on that. Just quick check. Okay, nobody has currency. And it's time to pick up those gems. Oh, great. Great. Athens, easily my best research city. We're dropping a scientist right there. Alright. It's enough to get currency in one turn sooner.
Everything is worth what is purchased.
So just cut the slider again. Yep, just go improve the cows. And the gems, I will get 2 gems, which is beautiful. Can I get you to declare war on Isabella? No. I just don't want to declare on her preemptively. That's just... it's just bad. And she would have nothing to gain in declaring on him. But since she's pleased, let's just reduce the chances of her pulling any shenanigans on me. She would probably target him anyway, but you know, we've already learned that that's not necessarily something upon which you want to rely. And okay, now I don't have to rely on governor stupidity. I have something legitimate to build. And markets don't seem like they're that big of a draw, but when you have reasonable amounts of commerce, like 26 commerce, market's kind of worthwhile. You have, well, I will eventually have resources that boost it as well. But, yeah, with this kind of commerce, it brings in returns. And probably better than a library when you're stuck at low slider and can't trade for competent amounts of gold. So, there you go. Now, taking Code of Laws as opposed to something else, well, neither of them have it, for one. So, it could become a trade chip. I like that. And for 2, well, the courthouses, and that will help me improve my research rate to an extent as well. Now, this city doesn't have a lot of commerce now, but it will once the gem tile becomes available. And wow, I should probably not be running scientists here, and just let it grow. And when I work a market, it becomes less idiotic. Yeah, I'm going to grow so I can work the gems tile, maybe get onto that hill tile as well. Just a better setup in general than building research right now and running scientists as such. Yeah, the governor's so stupid when you're building wealth. I really hate that. It's obnoxious. Alright, we'll ASAP the granary here. And since I do have such a low slider, like I can only stay stable at 10%, we are going with a market next. I know it seems kind of off, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Well, he makes a demand, and I don't want him to declare on me, and this will buy me another 10 turns. Unfortunately, it precludes me using it as a bribing chip, but that's not going to be useful if I'm stuck in war with him anyway. So, yeah, whatever. Got another archer. I think I was just going to stuff this guy over here. And yet another market. Alright. Still nobody on Code of Laws. I'm really not making a lot of money, so whatever. Okay, barbed galleys from my side of the world are pretty much taken care of. And this is just a spare dude. I'm gonna not run him next to the barbed archers, ideally. Yeah, okay. Oop, unhappiness. So this merits a whip. Once I... Or actually, it merits a whip... Oh, what the hell. Where's the whip now? Really not a lot else I can do with it, so we'll whip. I still get my scientists pretty much... Oh wow, they're running merchants. Do I agree with that? I think it's fine either way, really. There's some things I can do with trade missions as well. So whatever, I don't really care which ones they run. Still nothing special going on. I could probably grab code first, but well, not first, but before the AI. Think only philosophy and divine right have yet to be discovered first. And oh my, he is going to declare on Isabella. Notice he's plotting war, and this whole time he has been in cannot declare war with me, which is a very positive sign for my chances of not being the war target, which will make life a little bit easier for me in the near future. It'll also slow down the tech pace of the continent. And looking at this, I'm really starting to feel like I should go before rifles. Catapult war, maybe not. Maybe medieval war, something like that. It's kind of hard to beat aggressive in the early wars just because of their promotion advantage. But as time goes on, that becomes increasingly not the case. I don't have horse either, so I can't check if he's willing to trade for it. But since we've opened borders, I'm just going to run through his territory, like I said. And in fact, I'll just grab a spare archer that I built in desperation to do so. Now, the real question is, do I want to run maces and catapults, maces and trebuchets? He's teching really slowly. I might be able to get away with like something like cat and mace. We'll see. I'll just play this one by ear. It's a little bit rough when the continent's tech so poorly, and the reason for the continent's teching so poorly is the AI hating on you and even the other AI. Oh, well, I have horse soon. Forgot about that I did settle for it. So let's just hope that I can continue a decent trend here. Wow. Do I have the gem? No, the gems are not hooked up yet. But by the time I grow, I won't really have to suffer any meaningful turns of unhappiness. Alright. And, you know, with the AIs distracting each other, I have a shot at getting this first. Probably not, unless I build a library there, but whatever. Okay, I'm definitely going to get Code of Laws first. Really no point in bribing now. And Genghis Khan actually had pleased with me. It's a little surprising. So, okay. Gives me even more time, probably, as I will now be abusing the 10-turn rule the second he gets out of war with Spain. Am I trading any resources with Spain? I am not, so it's just a question of open borders. But am I getting anything material from... Actually, I'm getting a lot from Spain. So I'm not going to want to close borders with her. So he might drop down into cautious with me over that. We'll have to see. Come on now, game. At least I got a farm there soon. And I think this guy should actually just help with my trade network up top. Civil service is going to be a good tech for me, not only for the hammers it provides to my capital, but also for spreading irrigation to some of these other cities. It'll raise my production potential significantly. And yeah, Genghis Khan's got pretty good land. Spain's got decent land as well. So I just gotta work around that. Take someone out. Probably both. Make this continent all mine. I'll be very backwards, but what can you do?
To bring about the rule of righteousness in the land, so that the strong should not harm the weak.
And I'm not sure I'm big on trades right now. He doesn't even have monarchy, so he's nowhere near longbows, for example. Maybe I want to trade with Spain, since he's about to declare on her. Does she have monarchy? She must, but I don't have the prerequisites for it. So here I'm going to get the prerequisites for monarchy. But I really want civil service, machinery, and construction. Those three things will allow me to put together a decent force for invading the Mongols, who just got Hanging Gardens. We're gonna vote for Genghis Khan, because he's gonna declare on Isabella. And I don't want to lose my happiness with him. I could also make use of calendar, but probably not right away if I want to get to the military technologies ASAP. Where's his iron? Oh, right near his capital. Okay. Whatever. Just keep exploring. Definitely want courthouses in these cities. Courthouse is probably a better draw than markets for the ones that aren't producing as much money. Although, look, even here, the only thing that's making the courthouse more attractive than the market is the 30 hammers, because I'm already getting, you know, having this is only worth like 1.8 gold, and a quarter of this, very similar, very similar. And a market can be a happiness building, and will be as soon as I capture some of the resources.
Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of meditation.
So I'll have horse hooked up.
Know well what leads
At
you
least
forward
one city next turn.
and what holds you back. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make
just
his
keep
face to shine
exploring.
upon you and be gracious to you.
I'm not really
The Lord
interested
lift
in
up his
founding
countenance
another
upon
religion.
you and
Not
give
a
you peace.
terrible lot good will come of that. Unfortunately, I'm not spiritual, so I gotta watch my civic swaps here. Civil service is good for maces, but I'm not sure it's my best play, just because I'm gonna be running feudalism if I declare on him in the medieval era, which I think I should. It's a bit safer of a play for me. So now I'm not sure what I should pull here. It's still the stronger tech thing. We'll go there first. That is just fine. Yeah, even here, just I'm gonna get a tremendous amount from whipping the courthouse. Although I guess it's fine. As long as I'm not chaining whips too badly here. So then we'll just grow again. That's part of the benefit of farms, is that they're essentially mines when you are using them for whips. And we get a merchant. Not sure the best use of the merchant. Probably just the gold, I would assume. And I wonder if I can get currency monarchy. Izzy has it already. Alright, good.
A multitude of rulers is not a good thing. Let there be
Gets
one
me
ruler,
one step closer to
one
feudalism,
king.
which now, of course, he's one step closer to feudalism as well. Really don't want them building courthouses. That's not the best thing for me at the moment. You know, we're just gonna trade mission this sucker. Might as well. Might as well. Run the slider even higher than it was. Man, he's preparing for her something fierce. Maybe I should even have a unit down here to watch the happenings and get some prediction as to how things are turning out before it happens. I've seen good players do that quite a bit. And might as well copy them. Copy them blindly. Paper. Yeah, he could probably get the crossbows before I hit him. So I have to watch out for that as well. But, you know, I'm thinking maces, catapults, feudalism for City Raider 2. Should be able to put up decent numbers with that kind of attack. Gotta love the medieval warfare. So just whip this, library and courthouse. Monastery, definitely a good draw in my capital. Please tell me I'm working the gold tile. I am. That's good. Nope, nope, nope. I probably won't finish all these builds, but let's just keep them in the queue for now. The city's built everything it needs. Monastery. How about not running a spy? That would be nice. Can't quite spirit irrigation yet. It will be an instant boost to food when I can do so. Probably should get this ready though for when I can, so I can spread it over. And yeah, he's got metal up the wazoo, so I'm not going to be able to do anything with that. Just whip this, get a courthouse, and once again, might as well just start chopping. Trade mission, 1100. Okay. Good gold for the early game here. Market's not the best builds now. Although, the whole reason I got that, I guess, was because I was running the market. And okay. Let's just get some chops going. Wow, instant. Now what I don't want to see is him vassalizing her. That would be bad for me. I really need to see what he's pulling down there. I mean, it's not surprising that he got the city right away on just a surprise declaration. He does not even have catapults yet, is that correct? He should have access to them, but he doesn't have any actual catapults down here. Well, hopefully Izzy isn't so lame that at 500 AD as an immortal AI, she can't stop only basic melee units. I mean, I stopped basic melee units, Izzy. Surely you can. Surely. I think I'm playing with fire just saying it. Alright, let's see if I can get civil service one turn sooner by switching to research. No. How about like this? There we go. And just finish uncovering the tiles. I just want to know what the terrain is like. You know, where I'm fighting, what I'm getting, that kind of stuff. Fortunately, her next city's on a hill.
The bureaucracy is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding bureaucracy.
Yeah, she should be able to give him some trouble with that, I think. Oh, there's another AI that I can meet. Now, do I want to? Well, probably. Not going to revolt just yet. Feudalism. How about construction? Feudalism, machinery. Yeah, I think the maces will make better heavy hitters than trebuchets would. I don't know, it's kind of a wash. Oh, he is metal casting, and I can trade to get it. That should speed me up. Let's do it. No. No. Yes. Fine. And now we have a legitimate build right now instead of what I'm currently building. Probably want to leave the guys running great people for a little while. Get some more effective research by doing that. Man, the sooner I can get... Oh, jeez. Well, this isn't the best result ever. It was a great person. Let's see who we have. Stalin. More warmonger AI. Opening borders with him, probably not the best because it gives him trade routes with me while I can't get any trade routes with him. He has culture access to us and not vice versa. But on the same token, it'll build up relations. Oh, he's already fighting somebody or plotting war against somebody. Likely fighting somebody because if that douche knows anybody that he's not friendly with, he's probably declared by now. Good. Genghis Khan wanted no part of that action. And I'm going to be harassed by Barbshires here. That spy is going to become a golden age, obviously. It's just a matter of time. And I am working unimproved tiles here because the governor's stupid. But we knew that the governor is stupid. You are stupid.
And on the pedestal, these words appear.
Oh, come on now.
My name is Ozymandias, king
Oh, this is why we use archers to
Look on
defend,
my
I
works, ye
guess.
mighty.
When we are playing safely and carefully. Now what happened? Oh, he's still mulling the attack, I guess. That does not look like an attack that Genghis Khan should be willing to execute to me, but whatever you say, game. I could probably pull organized religion. I don't know though. I'm going to be building units soon. And Izzy stole quota laws from me because she's such a peach. Such a peach. Yes, peach is the word I think about when I think of AI stealing technologies from me. Yes, sir. I think your window's shut there, Genghis. If he's not careful, he could wind up losing his Santiago back. The balance could shift in Izzy's favor. What are you doing? Well, okay, it's not one-sided. That's ideal for me. That's the one thing I didn't want to see is a one-sided battle right now. How are we doing? Jesus. Working terrible tile combinations. That's how we're doing. You should be on a forge. And are you popping a great person soon? No, you are not. So we are going with this approach. And I think it's actually time to start whipping catapults. Start waypointing to Sparta. Yeah, someone was saying in the comments, I'm surprised you made a "this is Sparta" joke by now. I actually didn't see the movie 300, although I really want to. Yeah, I'd be kind of a poser to be making references like that without seeing the movie, though. But, you know, whatever. Maybe a "this is Magica" instead, perhaps? Who knows? Things can always be arranged. Odeon's pretty good, too. I'll definitely be whooping those if I need some happiness. And, yeah, I might as well get started with the catapults first. That way I don't have to rely on upgrades a whole lot. And forge. And barracks, since you're one of the few places that doesn't have them. Just get a bunch of catapults. Forge, barracks, catapult. For the win. And I should be able to revolt into vassalage before I'm producing any actual serious quantities of catapults. And this just doesn't look good for Genghis. Gotta watch the technologies. But let's see, does he have horse? No horse, no knights. He can build crossbows, so I want some longbows in my stack. Not too many, just enough to leave behind as defenders and to keep crossbows off of my maces. And everything else will be city raider maces and catapults. New defense, but by the time you get maces showing up, they aren't nearly the threat they once were. So I'm less worried about those. Should get a great person soon, yeah. What? Oops. Meant to load the newer one.
On the pedestal, these words appear. My name
Single,
is
auto.
Ozymandias, King of Kings.
The game just
Look on
revolted
my
me into
works to be
serfdom.
mighty and despair.
And I'm not willing to do that. Like, when I clicked, there was nothing there. It just popped up on me, which is complete horse crap. We're not going to do that. Plus, we're not going to really change the outcome of the game any by reloading. It's not like I have information from that extra turn that I would not have had otherwise.
I will to my Lord be true and faithful.
Yeah, like it's not
and
here
love
now
all
when
which
I'm
he
looking
loves,
around now.
and shun all which
Or
he
here when I
shuns.
move here. It's just like all of a sudden, boom! Do you want to run serfdom? Right as I go to click on something. Game. Plus it would prevent me from revolting into... Oh, he already has machinery. I should even consider... Well, if I traded him civil service for machinery, I give him maces. I don't think so. Okay. Anything else? I suppose I could do this. At least get something out of my religion. No, I just don't think so. I think it would be better to just get started on the attack right away. So, vassalage it is. Should I run police state? I don't think so. The happiness I'm getting right now is useful to me, as is the research. And I'm still getting quite a bit of research, mind you. This city can build straight longbowmen. Gotta get it somewhere. Ooh, another great scientist. Could be used to bulb philosophy, which has now been discovered by Izzy. Or I can just settle him in a capital with representation and already an academy for decent science per turn, which could come in handy in the near future. And I have most of this continent mapped out easily by now. Yeah, she's got him pretty well locked down. Surprisingly, Izzy is out warmongering Genghis Khan. Well, not too surprisingly, because he's stupid. He just does dumb crap all the time. And yeah, his offensive stack got wiped out pretty much there. I like how he's pleased with me, though. I probably could have gone some Renaissance attacking or something in retrospect. No, I don't think so. I know you're about to attack feudalism, but I'm not going to give it to anybody sooner than they would otherwise have it. And just farm there for production. Just keep farming. Does anyone want to trade resources? Particularly you, Izzy? Only health. Only health, as if I can't use health. Oh, but I don't have anything she wants, so it is moot and irrelevant. And here we go. I'll probably flip Aryan after all. So, okay. Heroic Epic would be nice, but I didn't go the literature route, so really can't do a lot with Heroic Epic anyway.
A god from the machine.
And start building maces. Maces. Yep. I could upgrade. Not sure that would be my best course of action, however. I want lots of siege, quick bombards. Don't want to get caught there.
You can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails.
And actually just build a road here. I'm going to have calendar available to me in the near future. Yeah, I should be able to do some damage before he gets castles, probably. I don't think Izzy's going to do much better. She might get her city back, but those look like pretty even odds, plus he's going to be filtering in more units. Alright. You pick up calendar as well. And we're going to go down the banking line. Reason we're doing the banking line is we're going to want some income after the war. Assuming the war goes well, and of course he just takes it now. Of course he does. And now I'm going to have to watch my back here. In fact, just upgrade this to a longbow now before it becomes a real problem. Well, it's just another city to take. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Notice he still has no evidence of horses, which is spectacular. Believe me, that is perfect. AI having horse is a big deal. He's got a sizable stack here. I might have to actually be careful. And get some maces going. Ooh, she took her city back. She did get it. I am shocked, frankly, that he did not demand that I join the war already. Spain gets machinery in a couple. That's not terribly scary because I'm not fighting her in the near future. And she's not going to be trading anything to the Mongols after they declared war like that. At least not while they are still at war. Ah, I managed to meet another AI. Jeeves, why are they all so huge? Nah, I think I'll abstain. And Genghis Khan's actually only a little bit more ahead of me land-wise. I'm actually in second in land area. Amazing. These guys have just packed their cities together. Something fierce, I guess. Actually, I'm going to cut my slider here. I'm going to want some reserve for when I move into his territory. Izzy voted never, but it didn't matter because nobody wanted to stop the war. Or actually, no, Genghis Khan wanted to stop the war. Oh, cool. Why, thank you for that. He took the city and just decided to give it up because of the culture pressure. Alrighty. That will allow me to have to defend it. We'll just use some throwaway archers that can be upgraded at a moment's notice if I need to do so. And continue. Shoot. Well, the city's food is kind of under wraps until I get a border pop. But we'll do this. Just get some stuff going over there in Aryan. Shoot, he has access to castles, and he built them already. That just means my catapults will be taking some of the bombardment promotions, because otherwise this is going to take a freaking eternity to bombard him down. I'm going to want to switch these over to plantations soon as well, get a plantation on the incense. I will put a city there eventually, or maybe I'll let the AI put a city there and steal tax from them. That's a decent alternative. Getting a decent force going now. If I could get engineering, I maybe even could plant my forces there and make it much harder for him to counterattack. He still lacks feudalism, that's surprising. A little bit nonsensical, I must say. Camp studio. Oh yeah, we gotta cut this eventually. Or more like right now. I think in the next part we will get into the war with Genghis Khan. So until then, thumbs up if you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next part. The Me and Team signing off.